Hey guys, Boston Bruce back. Operation 43rd Wessex. Turned 10 January 1941. Look at the income chart. Money in the bank. Tech. Italy's struggling lately a little bit with tech. Germany's still on a pretty good roll. All right, UK. Two tech rolls. Improved construction, long range aircraft. We're at 50% exactly. I mean, a little ahead because we got two freebies. And pair of, is that a 9 or a 6? Two nines. Nice. So, construction goes to 2. Long range goes to 3. The only ones with long range right now are the Germans. All right, we got 2 diplomacy rolls. They're both at stage 1, so looking at Ireland and Norway. Ha ha ha! We got the red one, Norway. That's $1. So far, so good. Other than I did it this way. Circle it. Like I did with the Germans. Alright. Purchases. Anzacs, $4 to spend. They had 5, they got convoyed for 1. So they'll buy an artillery. French Foreign Legion for the French, they only have 4, so I'll preview it now. Far East Command, they have 10. They're going to buy an airborne and artillery, start construction of an airfield for 3. That's all their 10. England, 1 Marine for 4, an artillery for 4. That's 8. A fighter for 10. That's 18. Militia upgrade for 4. A colonial for 4 and a seaplane for 7. So 7 and 8 is 15, 10, 25, 33. They had 36, but convoyed rated for 3 again. All right, combat. Not a lot. We're going to attack Portuguese East Africa. And that's it. That's all the combat. There'll be a couple moves where I'm going to move a ship through one at a time. Maybe the Italians want to declare war. In that case, I will wish to amend my turn slightly with an attack. All right, so going into Portuguese East Africa from Tanganyika will be 1 infantry. These are the beautiful 3D printed South African guys. Look at the helmets and stuff. Pretty cool. Portuguese East Africa. Also a Marine. Another 3D printed unit. Pretty sharp looking. The little tam hat. A medium armor from Rhodesia. A fighter from Cape Town. 1, 2. Against that 1 militia. And that is it. It's the only rolling battle. So, no first strikes. We got a infantry and a Marine. No terrain. Are there any rivers? Good thing I looked. There is a river. But did I come from here? That's the plane that came from there. So there is no terrain. No terrain. Rondel to Rondel. If I was coming from South Africa, there'd be terrain, which was where the fighting came from. All right, so we've got 2 infantry class units at 2. No hits. We have a medium armor. Hits. Fighter for good measure. Misses. His militia. Misses. So, we'll do this right away. We go up 1, and nobody else moves. And I don't believe I have a rondel, but I'll get one. So, take Portuguese East Africa, where the infantry, a marine, and a medium armor. Put this guy over here with the other Portuguese troops that have died. So that fighter had movement of 2 left to land in Sudan, 1 into Tanganyika, 1 into Sudan. Coming over from Obachari will be an infantry. For this long waiting for this non-exciting turn, but been very busy, playing a lot of golf, and playing well, which is always fun. This transport will leave port from Madagascar, come down here and go in port in South Africa. Hamon, I think, had this sub over here in I-7. It's actually an I-4. This is the move here. I'm going to have a sub come through. The Italians want to declare war. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have a destroyer come through. 1, 2, 3. Then another destroyer. 1, 2, 3. And those will go in port in, what is that? Lower Egypt, but the northern side. That's it over here. This is going to be an amoeba move, so basically 1 battleship coming from Gibraltar will come up 1, 2, 3, go in port in southern England, and the Frenchie's going to switch spots, so it's going to come down from southern England and go 1, 2, 3. He'll go in port in Gibraltar. So basically just a switch of nation battleships. Let's go around the map. Over here, coming from A27, will be this mini fleet. And it's going to consist of 1 sub coming into A21, a light carrier with a fighter, 3 destroyers, 1 torpedo boat destroyer. The battle cruiser will come out of port in London, come over here to A21. Haswell, the heavy cruiser. We have in port a battleship, a light cruiser, and a heavy cruiser. Coming up from Gibraltar will be a naval transport. 1, 2, 3. He'll go in port. Did I want that other destroyer up there? No, because I'm going to have the Americans come over and get this destroyer off here. Send over a couple more ships. And we'll have a major advantage against the German fleet again. And we won't weaken ourselves in the med. Alright, so I believe that's it. Is there a need for this destroyer sitting in A44? I don't believe so. So he's going to come over to M2. Actually, we got 4 up here. 3. How many we got here? We got 3 in there. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, I think that's it. Like I said, talk to me before you do your turn, Random. We're going to need some ships to come up here. Alright, let's see. I think we can place our units. We got an artillery for the Anzacs that's going to go in Sydney. Far East Command has a airborne, an artillery, and an airfield. Surprised they don't have an airfield in Calcutta. So we're going to add an airborne, an artillery. Do I want to do a... Yeah, I hate walk-ons. Can't let him just come down there with a naval transport and drop him off there. Walk in, I mean. Actually, he's just going to come down to Maharashtra, and I'll have one militia come out of Calcutta into southern India. Got what? I still have 7 militia in there. So, let's put one in Bengal, too. Out of Calcutta. Alright, so, this side of the board is basically done. Let's do a unit recap. Alright, militias in the 2 New Zealand islands. That's probably the target next. Sydney is 5 infantry, 5 militia, 2 AAA, 1 motorized, 1 regular artillery inside a fort. Now that the bomber's gone, they're probably not going for Sydney. Alright, India. Maharashtra militia, Southern India militia, Bengal militia, Banaras, Gurkha, Calcutta, 1 Anzac artillery, 1, 2, 3, 4 Far East Command artillery, 3 Far East Command AAA, 1 English AAA, 6 militia, Far East Command, has to be, yep. 6 Far East Command infantry, 1 English infantry, 1 Gurkha, 1 Far East Command airborne, 1 Far East Command medium armor, and 6 Far East Command infantry. I think I got everything there. All right. Let's place the English goods. We got a seaplane going in Cape Town. Let's see, what else we got? We got a militia upgrade, and a colonial. Colonial will go in Cape Town. Militia upgrade will go in Tunisia, actually Morocco. So we'll just add an infantry there. Not Morocco, northern Algeria, sorry. And we got a artillery, a marine, and a fighter. Those are going in England, London. So London gets a fighter, a marine, and an artillery. And we're actually going to move 1 artillery out of England, London, that's already there, and move it into southern England. So we'll do it that way. Perfect. Okay. And the French. Did I do the attorney? I basically did the attorney at the same time. I just amoebaed the battleship up. I'm going to place another foreign legion in Syria. So I'll have 3 there. Yep, let's collect some cash. Then we'll do a unit recap. France is down to 2, saying they lost China, but they did knock out a Japanese Marine. So I feel that was well worded because they didn't walk in and get him free that one turn, and we did kill a Marine. So that was very good. And it kept them from getting the factory and stuff that one extra turn. So that was good. Anzacs are at 5. They get no bonus. Far East Command is at 8, and they collect 2 for a bonus, so they're at 10. UK has 32 plus 5, 37, And they finished Norway, so 38 for next turn. And let's get the unit recap on this side over here. Okay, Cape Town's a seaplane and a colonial. I think it's worth $1, right? Yep, I can put one there. Portuguese East Africa is a marine and infantry and a medium armored as an Anzac transport in South Africa. We have a fighter and an infantry in Sudan. We have a militia in Aden. We have a sub in I-4. We have it. Let's see, those could go 1, 2, 3. They didn't have a major port, so they have to stop there. Lower Egypt has a French destroyer in port and a British transport in port. Syria is 3 French Foreign Legion. Transjordan is 1 English colonial English infantry. Lower Egypt on the north side has a French transport in port, an English transport in port, 2 destroyers and a sub. West Egypt is a militia. Lower Egypt is 1 militia, 2 AAA, 8 infantry, 1 English fighter, 1 English transport, 1 airborne English, 1 French medium bomber, 1 English medium bomber, 2 AAA. I think I said the AAA. Tunisia is an infantry and a militia. Actually, I want to back that infantry off one space. Yeah, we'll leave them there. We'll leave an infantry in Tunisia, militia in Tunisia. Northern Algeria is a mountain infantry and a militia. Sea Zone M2 is a tactical bomber on a light carrier, a fighter on a light carrier. French sub. Northern Algeria has a transport in port. M2 still has 3 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers. In port in Gibraltar is 2 French battleships, 1 Far East Command battleship, 1 British battleship, 1 Far East Command heavy cruiser, and a transport in port. There's an 2 infantry, a AAA, a American seaplane, a marine, and an infantry. So 2 infantry, a marine, a AAA, a seaplane, and a militia, along with the ships. We have nothing else around here. That's the Spanish. So I think all I got left is London. England, I mean. Scotland's 2 militia. Northern England is an infantry, a militia, and a AAA. Southern England is 3 fighters, English fighters, 1 French fighter, an English medium bomber, 1 marine, 1 infantry, 1 militia, 1 artillery, 1 AAA. London is a fighter, a AAA, and artillery, 2 infantry, a marine, and a militia. There's also an American medium bomber. In port in southern England is a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and a battleship. Actually, we'll just switch it out. We'll put the light cruiser there and the heavy cruiser in port. So in port's a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, and a transport. In the sea zone is a light cruiser, torpedo boat destroyer, 3 destroyers, 1 sub, 1 battle cruiser, and a fighter on a light carrier. That's basically it. I'll be turning it over to Chris. He's probably filmed Italy even before, knowing him. So it might be after Chris. I know Randall don't come back till like Tuesday or so. So this is Boston Bruce signing out.